How do you do, and hello, welcome to the Rock Out Loud podcast series. I am your host for this evening, afternoon, morning, who knows? My name is Mark. I am joined as always by two particular things, my trusty clipboard and a very special guest. Today, my very special guest is the one, the only, the incomparable Gianna. Round of applause, I love that. Gianna, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So a little bit of inside podcast baseball, if you will. After we do our big concerts, we really like to have these podcast interviews where we get to talk with the kids about their time at Rock Out Loud, about their time performing, about all kinds of things like that. And sometimes we make it happen, sometimes we just can't because of schedules or work or whatever. So I am especially happy that we could make this podcast work, this go around. Welcome to the show. How exciting. So, Gianna, first question, how old are you currently? And how old were you when you started taking lessons at Rock Out Loud?
Right now, I'll be 19 in 13 days.
Exciting.
When I started, I think I was 16.
16? Nebulously 16?
16, yeah.
Exciting. Cool. Do you play any other instruments?
I certainly try. I'm learning guitar. I know a little bit of piano, but singing is just my main.
Singing primary instrument?
Yeah.
Same. Team vocalist, Air 5. Bam. Radical. So Gianna, you are what I call a concert veteran. A veteran of the Rock Out Loud concert circuit, if you will. How many concerts have you been a part of?
6.
6.
About to be 7.
About to be, ooh. More on that in a minute. Very exciting. So what venues have you performed at?
Starland Ballroom, Stone Pony, and The Bitter End.
The Bitter End. After we played the Bitter End show last year, I like asking this question, and now I can add Starland to the list. Of those venues, what is your favorite that you have played?
Well, the Stone Pony is a classic. We do that. Those are the main ones that I've been more than once. But the Starland Ballroom is very spacey. It's a lot of space in there. So I felt like comfortable on the stage up there. But I think the Stone Pony is my favorite because that's like the OG spot.
Stone Pony, that's where the heart lies?
Yeah.
Oh, I respect that a lot.
I do too.
It's just, it feels like home, I
exactly.
suppose, right?
I'm used to that place.
Used to that place.
Because the Starland Ballroom, that was my first time. So it was like, whoa.
It's just like, this is new.
Yeah.
Ooh, and hopefully, maybe we'll get to go back there. We'll see about that. Wouldn't that be really cool?
Yeah.
Rad. Nice. So tell me a little bit about your life before Rock Out Loud.
Singing-wise, I was just in the choir in school. That was pretty much all I was doing. And people would tell me, your singing is really good. Why don't you audition for a show? This and that and the third. I'm like, well, I don't have like what it takes to do that yet. Like I need like professional training, like to make it somewhere. So my parents told me, why don't you look into vocal lessons? And I was like, okay. And we were just going to Costco one day and happened to see Rock Out Loud. I said, oh, hey.
Rock Out Loud in Costco?
Well, no, we were at Costco and we saw it outside in the parking lot. So we walked past and I grabbed one of the papers on the window and we called and now I'm here with you.
That, I think, is the strongest advertisement I've ever seen for the window papers.
Yes.
That's right.
I don't know why everybody, well, now everybody copies me, but that next door copy.
Right.
So
Window papers got us Gianna. That's a big W for the window papers.
big win.
How exciting. So, what would you say has been the most formative experience you've had so far in your journey with music, be that at Rock Out Loud or otherwise?
Definitely Rock Out Loud, because this is like my second home. I enjoy being here. Even after my lessons, I'm here for like 3 extra hours because because I just like spending time with you guys and hanging out here. And that's like my safe spot is here. So, yeah.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, I try.
Love that. Cool. Here's a question I'm only a teeny tiny bit afraid of. Can you describe what it's like working with your coach?
It sucks. No, I'm just kidding. No. Mark, well, you're my coach, so you're great.
Thanks, man.
I love coming every Tuesday at 5 o'clock to see you and always saying something sarcastic, but that's the best part about it. And
that really was like a perfect little distillation of like, what does a lesson with Mark and Gianna look like? How do you enjoy working with a coach? It sucks. Like, Oh,
So, it's actually one of my favorite things, actually,
like
in
the-
my life. Like right now, that's one of my favorite things to do is come and see Mark. So, yeah, you're like one of my best friends, believe it or not. But I didn't say that.
You did. It's on camera. All those people saw it. All those people saw it. All those people saw it. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's forever now.
It is forever.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wowzers. So, you've played a lot of venues.
Mm-hmm.
You've played a lot of songs at a lot of venues. What is your favorite concert performance moment?
Favorite concert performance moment? Probably the first concert I ever did, because that was like the first feeling of like, wow, like people are clapping for me, like me singing, and then like people coming up to me afterwards saying that I have the most amazing voice like they've ever heard, and like just hearing that is like very heartwarming. And like sure, I did like concerts and stuff at school, and like my friends' parents would come up to me always, all the time, since like I was little, tell me how good of a singer I am. But like seeing people I've never seen before come up to me and tell me, and just stop me before I'm trying to leave, like multiple people, hey, your voice is incredible. Like people I've never seen in my life, that's just like a very heartwarming feeling, and it just made me want to keep going.
Was that Zeppelin's Rock and Roll? Was that your first song?
I think the first song was
It was definitely a Journey
Don't
song.
Stop Believing.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I think that was my favorite one.
Don't Stop Believing.
And then I sang that at the school's talent show for the first time I ever did the talent show at school, because I had the motivation from here to do it at school.
Confidence. The big city, confidence.
There it is. Killing it. What I love about that performance of Don't Stop Believing, first of all, obviously, it's very good. That goes without saying. And people are like, wow, she can really sing. But then we followed that up with Separate Ways.
Yeah.
And I love pushing boundaries, vocal boundaries. Like, what can we do? And I've always, with Separate Ways, had in my head this really high, I think it's like a high E, as like a high option for like if you have more than one vocalist on the song. We were fortunate enough to have more than one vocalist on the song. So I told Gianna, going into this, at the end, go up, do that high E, let it rip. And I was not expected for how that was going to resonate throughout my entire chest. That was, I think, a moment where Don't Stop Believing people were like, wow, she can really sing. And then Separate Ways like, oh my God, she can like really sing. Like, what's a big escalation,
Yep.
which is really fun. That's kind of been the thing. Every concert has been like a little bit of an escalation.
Yeah, Dream On was definitely crazy. When you made me hit that note, that was...
Oh God, what is that?
That was probably one of the craziest things I've ever done in my life.
No, I made her. She did it. No ifs, ands, buts, what's, hows, when's, whys. Was that a high? I think it's like a high A.
Yeah, thanks.
It's either high A or A flat. It's sky high.
It's the highest note I've ever hit, but
High.
it was there.
Hit it live.
Yeah,
Hashtag that counts.
it does count.
Rad. So we had, I can't remember the name of the song. You just said it. Dream On. There it is. Dream On, Don't Stop Believing, Separate Ways. Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
What else do we have? What did we just do?
Um,
Hotel California.
yeah, Hotel California.
We're missing one.
Well, I did multiple in one show.
What am I
Like
missing?
one, I did two in one show.
Oh,
so
which one were those?
I don't
Piece of My
remember.
Heart.
Yeah. And then it was another Journey song, I think.
Was it?
Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
Bon Jovi? Was it? Maybe?
Maybe. But I don't
I don't remember.
There is no shot we're going to remember this. Moving right along, just to kind of keep this ball rolling. How is Rock Out Loud different than like music in school? You said you're a part of the choirs in school. How is music different here?
Well, it's different because in school, I'm in school. It's just class. And then when I leave school, it's like, well, I want to keep doing that class, but I can't because it's school. So finding this place is like my other safe spot to go when I can't go to school. And now that I'm graduated, I'm no longer in choir. So this is like my favorite thing to look forward to every Tuesday is coming here, singing with all of you guys, because it's like my safe spot. Like I said before, I enjoy this place a lot. So,
speaking of post-primary education, what are your plans out of high school? What do you want to do as you continue to grow?
definitely music is
Definitely music,
what I'm
right.
looking at. So I think I'm just going to go to community college for the first 1 or 2 years, figure out what I want to do exactly with music. I feel like teaching kids how to sing is like a dream of mine.
Interesting.
So having fun with that and just having people know that I can sing and not hide myself for the rest of my life and let people know that I exist. I'm here. I have a voice, a gift. So that's the plan, is to get somewhere big.
Well, at least as of the last concert, at least, God, what is it, 72 kids and like 400 plus friends and family, they all know you exist.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. All right. Gianna, this is such a great question for you, speaking as a veteran of the establishment. What advice would you give to students who are just starting out?
Be yourself. Walk in there and don't be nervous. Be open. Tell them what you want to know, what you have to know, and just be open with it. The first time I met you, I thought you were going to be an old man, first of all. I thought I was walking in to see like a 70-year-old guy just like ready to teach me, you know. And you weren't. You're the complete opposite. You were full of light and bright and loud and like someone that I could be like, okay, this guy's open. I can be open. And then like we got that bond, you know. We have that bond. I just walk in and then you say something sarcastic. I say, yeah, okay, Mark, whatever. We just have that, we have that bond. But it like, we got there quick. Like it didn't take me like being shy and quiet and not talking to you. Like you opened me up like really quick. So I guess like if someone goes in there and is just being themselves and like is not scared to open up, they'll get that bond real quick too. Because I was very open with you in the beginning. Did not take long to open up to you at all because you made me feel that comfort to open up. So as long as you trust your coach, then you'll get places.
Trust your coach. I like that. Is there anyone in your life that you would like to thank for helping you on your musical journey?
Well, my mom and my dad, obviously, because
Mom and
they
dad.
pay for these lessons. So
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
helps.
be going here if not for my dad, who pays for my lessons. My mom, who was driving me here before I got my license every day for my lessons. So thanks to them. Everyone else in my life, my aunts, my uncles, everybody that's been supporting my music journey since I was little. So yeah, all my friends who tell me to keep going too. So yeah, and you, obviously, number one. You're the one that teaches me my ways. So yeah, and you, Mike, for owning this place, because if this wasn't here, I wouldn't be here. So thanks for that. Yeah.
I'd be somewhere else.
And I probably would have never met you before because you wouldn't have been in the Costco parking lot where I found you. So. But,
oh man, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about the Costco parking lot. That's so kind of you. All right. So I like to have one last question right at the end. So some kind of random question off the rip. So for you, I'm going to ask Gianna, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color? Teal.
Ladies and gentlemen, teal is Gianna's favorite color.
Because you're wearing it.
Because I've been wearing it. I have been Mark. This has been the Rock Out Loud podcast series. This has been Gianna. Thank you so much for joining me. We will see you in the next one.